Alright, here we are. Last match of the Selfie tournament. Match number 10. And so last time, 29th place. So that gave him an additional 3 points. And so for the total going into this last match, he's at 65 points. So, like I said, it's our Selfie tournament here. We were going to pick 10 matches, the first 10 matches of the month that we played in solo. And here we are trying to get a few more points here yet before the tournament's done. So he's dropped, coming into Misty, coming in a little bit lower here, so he's going to look like drifting a little bit in, probably going to the left side here by the looks of it. Just going to drop in, start collecting, see what this match brings us. Found a bow, found an AR. Picking up some quick mats here, found another AR, switching that over to the top priority in his list there. Moving on to the next. You can hear some chests in this building. Up to the upper floor. Some bolts and ammo. Not any extra weapons in that one. Moving here rapidly, trying to collect mats quickly and also get to these chests as fast as possible. Collect up any weapons, find shield, there we go, 50 pot. Freezer. In there. Alright, so he found a 50 pot, but just decided to run right past it. So again, not paying attention enough to see some of those little details. So sure, he was sitting right there in front of him. So okay, going up into the upper floor of this house. Okay, the chest. Exactly where is it? Oh, okay, footsteps. All right, got some footsteps. Person coming into the lower part of there. He is. Okay, he ran out. Don't think he's aware that Special K is in this building. Just saw him go by that door. Come in though, so just playing a bit of the waiting game here. Okay, checks to his left. There is a window there, so he's got to be a bit careful in case that person comes by the window and sees him. All right, here he comes. Oh, he's in. Sneaking up behind him and hits him. Oh yeah, there we go. The sneak attack. Player didn't really have time to process what was going on. Maybe he was trying to build. I think that's probably what he did. He built it high instead of low, so that worked out well for Special K. So he did build. He just probably might even be frustrated if built it in the wrong spot. He got no protection out of that build that way. So all right, so now he did find some minis. So okay, well that was well played. He just was patient in that one. He heard that player early, and then he just crouched. And that's why when you crouch, other players have a harder time hearing you and don't make as much sound. So he pretty much knew where that player was, but that player was caught off guard. So that's why even if he had gotten that wall up, he got some licks in pretty quick that would have put that player at a big disadvantage. So he just played that one well, just kind of snuck up in behind. And once he got marks on the player, that's when he opened up. Okay, so he's just going in behind, checking 2 more houses here. He's got that blue pump shotgun. He's got a green AR, a bow and arrow. There's not sure if it's a mechanical bow or a bow or primal. Okay, I think he's got a mechanical bow because he's using he's going to upgrade here, then using the impulses. So yeah, it's a mechanical bow. So now he has the impulse bow. These allow you to launch off and move quickly into space. You can also shoot it at players and then they're launched away. A lot of times in the end storm, players will use that. They'll try to launch a person into the storm. Okay, so he's found a blue AR. Pretty good here for weapon-wise. Probably will pick up that SMG. So he's carrying the 4 weapons and a med kit. Okay, so now there see, he's just rearranged it into his typical pattern. He's got the AR SMG pump shotgun. But this time he also decided to, so far anyways, run with this bow. Okay, he's going to show, okay, here we see. Shoot it in the ground and then allows you to impulse yourself forward. So that's one way you can use that weapon. It does help propel you to spaces. Alright, you switch there to building material bricks. So that's another technique he uses to make sure he's using a stronger building material when he does build. And this chest is still in here, that bunker chest, super chest. Alright, now we see a rocket launcher and we see a 50 pot. And this time he sees the 50 pot, so just making sure that he protects himself a bit. Take that shield and then that rocket launcher. Will he pick it up or will he leave it? He's looking, making a decision, just rearranging. And looks like he's made the switch, so he's going to run with the rocket launcher instead of the bow. Alright, so there you can see a little bit of him editing there. So these white spaces will edit it a certain way, so now he's got the wall. Going around here, okay, that doesn't do anything. Alright, so just moving around a little bit, practicing a little bit of just, you see edits, what do they do? If you ever, gets into a situation that wants to use it. Didn't have to do any of that there, probably just experimenting a little, playing around a little bit. While he had the time, it's quiet. Alright, so taking a good look at the map here, so you can see that he's going to be in the next circle. So he's got, doesn't have to go anywhere if he doesn't want to. This closes in another 30 seconds. So he's just taking the time, building up, grabbing some mats here. Side. Probably going to move up the mountain here. There's what's called the disco. A lot of players call this the disco. And the reason why it's called that is just there's music playing. There's a dance floor within the cabin that's up here. He's just making his way over here, probably to check and see if there's chests. There we go. We just leveled up 186. So moving up into the ranks. Maybe he'll hit 200 in this season. Okay, found a bounty board. So he's going to take out a bounty on someone. Takes a look. You could see briefly there that yellow circle. That person's further away. Another 50 pot. Chooses not to run with that. Oh, another 50 pot. Well, now he decides, yep. Now that he's got two, he's going to take those two. Just moving through the house. Here's another chest down here. I think with the music there, it's hard to then hear any players, so it makes an awful lot of noise, that part. Alright, well there you go. He took care of that problem. So that's a quick way of dealing with the noise that's in there, is just build that little cone that destroys the speakers. And he talked to the character here, and then one of the tasks is to dance, to emote on the floor, and then you get some gold, so he just did that quickly. Just get some gold resources. Alright, so got the 4 weapons, only running with shield, so that quite enough the med kit there. Okay, so now he initially walked past that SMG. Let's come back to grab it. Okay. And so now he's decided, looks like he's going to leave one weapon behind, run with the SMG, and the AR, and the rocket launcher, and then this way he can now carry shield and medkits. So he's thinking mid. If he gets into a bit of a tussle or a fight, then he'll be able to repair from it. Alright, so you heard the storm sound again, so the storm is on the move. There's a minute, but you can see he's in the upper right-hand corner. And again, the next circle, so he's doesn't have to move quickly. Could just hang out in here for a while. Looks like he's not anxious to move out of this place. And again, this is probably a little quieter spot, and based on, again, some of the elements of the tournament. Okay, tried to do a little jump there, but that's not working out for him so well. So he's gonna try it again. Oh, nope, he's gonna change him. Build the right. So, okay, just working on some edits. So it looks like he might just play a little bit of hide and seek in here for a while. Just stay low, work on the positions. You can see he's actually in 14th place here, so he's already got a pretty good spot, but it's like he's trying to get a decent placement for this match then. So with that 14th place, and that means he's already got 5 points. So he's definitely going to hit his the 70 mark here for the tournament. And he's got the 1 limb, so actually we hit 75. So we did hit, I wasn't sure if he was going to be able to make that mark. Kind of rough. He started the tournament with getting 50 in the 5 matches, and then everything just sort of came to a slow right down. But we did get to 75 here, so after a few rough matches, then that's probably not going to feel too bad there. We get to 75. We'll see. If we can crank out a few more points, maybe we'll get the victory yet here. The numbers are dropping still. That circle's getting smaller, and he's kind of at the back, so playing it safe. Not top 10 yet. Still at number 13, so, but Storm's going to be moving in a minute. That might, again, that forces people closer. You're going to get more match battles because of that. And he's just deciding, looks like that. Yeah, he's going for the placement here. Trying to just stay at the back of the storm, kind of stay a little bit more invisible. But he's also moving because he knows he's got to get into circles, so put a mark there. That's sort of his guide then. It looks like where he's trying to perhaps make his way. I think that's the high ground for the next circle, so he can get up in there. Have the advantage of being above people. That sounds like a good idea. I think it's a good strategy. So let's just see on the right hand mark. It's just kind of right at the back of the circle. The next one. Taking up some mats here yet, just in case he needs them for build battles that can happen at the end. Just making his way slowly, and he's almost in circle here. Moving up the hill. Whoa! Oh dear. Okay, somebody's in that cabin to the left of him. Built quickly. They didn't take too much off. Oh, they're using the recycle. And he throws a rocket. They did hit him with that last one. Throws a couple rockets in, and oh, they're there. They're shooting again. So he doesn't have any shield left. A few shots. Trying to locate him there. Okay, he dropped down. He got hit again, but he built. Defensive build. Some things, some shots at him. Okay, now he finally got some shots in. Person is, man, they just peeked that corner. Chunk of him again. This is a little bit of a tough player. He doesn't miss many shots, and he seems to know how to use his angles right. So, okay, got one shield in. And trying to get him. No. Missed with the first 3 shots. 7th place. So, for the last match, that means he gets 15 points. And for the tournament then, 80 points total with that 7th place finish there. And so that's it. That's the first round of the Selfie tournament. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.